feel privileged to welcome you all on the behalf of Research Culture Society and Scientific Research Association and the organizing committee members, Dr. C.M. Patel, Director, Research Culture Society, Mrs. Jaya Chetwani, Counselor and Special Educator, Dr. Jessica, Founder of Scientific Research Association. I welcome you today for the one-week short-term training program on developing personal improvement through soft skills. This short-term training program has created as a special event for the enhancement of skill development in students and all other learners. Soft skills are personal attributes, personal traits, inherent social cues, and communication abilities which are needed for our success. These includes soft skills include adaptability, communication, creative thinking, work ethics, teamwork, and so on. Soft skills is an intangible idea in which the qualities like integrity, positivity, flexibility, reliability, management, etc., are combined to enhance one's work efficacy and to shape them into competencies. I request our participants to stay tuned with us throughout the week as we all will get to learn about professional career skills, work-life integration, constructive ways to manage anger, the science of personal achievement, building positive workplace relationships and leadership skills, and many more. Now we have a short video about our Research Culture Society for our participants. Sir, I request you to play the video.
All. Research Culture Society is a government-registered scientific research organization. Society is working for the research community at national and international level to impart quality and non-profitable services. Our members are scholarly educationists from various universities and institutes of repute. Here the faculties, research scholars and students interested in the area of research are given guidance and support in how their work can contribute to the betterment of our present and future generations. Research Culture Society is conducting conferences, seminars, symposiums, workshops, training, and development programs on different themes. Society has organized 100+ educational programs successfully at national and international level in association with different educational institutions. Also published selected research papers as journal special issues and book proceedings. Society is running international level referred, peer-reviewed journals with ISSN and books publication with ISBN. Educational institutions, colleges, universities are being welcomed for Memorandum of Understanding and collaboration to organize events. Society is promoting and sponsoring educational events as well as publishing research work in collaboration. The Society also offers membership. The journals associated with Research Culture Society are referred, indexed, and with high impact factor. Society journals are publishing research papers, articles in all major fields and subjects related to sciences, health sciences, engineering, agriculture, pharmacy, commerce, management, social sciences, arts, humanities, education, law and life skills. Journals provide publications and digital identification with a nominal processing charge. Research Culture Society also provides print and online book publications with ISBN. Society invites book publication in all study subjects and categories. Thesis converted into book and conference proceedings publication also available. Research Culture Society arranges special lectures on soft skills, communication skills, personality development, behavior improvement, human resource development, career development, general knowledge improvement, environmental issues, and improvement, etc. in different institutions, colleges, universities, and schools. The Society bestows excellence and achievement awards in different categories as US Awards, SRA Awards. Thank you. For further details, visit our website.
Thank you, sir. Now I'm very glad to introduce our resource person, Dr. Meeta Shah ma'am, felicitating and throwing a light on her amazing work experience. She is a certified career counselor, academician, trainer, and founder of Mind Your Career, Jabalpur, India. She has a work experience of 14 years in the Department of Commerce and Management. She has done her PhD in gender budgeting, a minor research project, and national seminar sponsored by UGC, as women issues have always been a field of her interest. She has 8 published books and also organized a national conference on financial inclusion in 2015. He also headed the Women Empowerment Cell and Entrepreneurship Development Cell and organized various workshops and a lot of meaningful activities like awareness programs on women's safety and cybercrime, 3 days Women's Development Fest, and extension activities at various schools and colleges to promote gender sensitization. Now, ma'am, we want you to keep doing such an amazing work in future as well. And before beginning our session, I would like to give some instructions to our participants. Participants, please mute while presentation is going on. Background voice shouldn't come from any participant's side. While resource persons ask questions or in the active session, participants can unmute and give a reply or ask queries. We expect your active participation. Happy learning to all our learners. And ma'am, we welcome you and request you to start with your presentation.
Thank you for such a wonderful introduction, Muskan. And I look forward to you climbing the ladder of success as far as your career is concerned, and see you here next time rather than being there.
Thank you, ma'am.
And thank you Research Culture Society for providing me this opportunity, and for also providing me this opportunity to come up with this opening session. I hope that I would be able to justify the expectations of the participants as well as Team Research Culture Society. And the topic that has been selected for today, that is professional career skills. It itself holds a lot of importance for everybody, like whether they are associated with this particular webinar today or not, because somewhere or the other, we all believe in excelling as far as our career is concerned. Well, before I proceed, I just wanted to confirm, मुझे language कौन सी use करनी है? Should I just continue with English or English and Hindi both? This is what I need to know from the participants. What kind of language would you all prefer? English or Hindi बोलूं कि सिर्फ English में ही बोलना है?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
You can go with 80% English and some of the translation in Hindi.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So, sir, please allow me to share my presentation so that I can just move on with
Yes, please try.
Share screen. Sir, disable share. Presses. Either we all are a part of some or the other career. क्योंकि आज जिस स्टेज पर है, definitely हम सब ने अपने लिए कोई ना कोई करियर चूज करके रखा होगा, या तो हम उस स्टेज पर होंगे, like if we are parents, या कुछ अगर इसमें young participants भी है जो अभी भी they are yet to decide what career should they be choosing for themselves. So कहीं ना कहीं this presentation will hold a lot of value for the people जिनके पास already एक career है, as well as those people who are looking forward to build a career for themselves. Because this particular presentation or this particular session will help them in developing or in excelling in the career that they have chosen for themselves. So the learning outcomes of this particular session would be, first of all, we would try to develop an understanding what exactly career is. Then, what are professional career skills? Then I would like to focus on the 15 professional career skills that will definitely help you to transform from where you are to where you should be. आज आप जहां भी जिस स्टेज पे भी हो अपने करियर के, आप इससे बेहतर पोजीशन पर यदि पहुंचना चाहते हैं तो आपको इन 14 प्रोफेशनल करियर स्किल्स के ऊपर फोकस करना है. Then I would be providing some tips on how can we develop these professional skills, and finally the conclusion. So here we go. So what are professional skills? First of all, professional skills are the abilities that can help you to succeed in any job. We all are associated with some or the other kind of job. और definitely हम जिस भी job में हैं, हम यहाँ पर we want to climb the topmost position. We want to reach the topmost position. We want to climb the ladder of success. So for this, we need to develop professional skills. Secondly, it जो भी हमारे प्रोफेशनल स्किल्स होते हैं they describe us, they describe our personality, our traits, our abilities. तो कहीं ना कहीं जो भी skills हम inherit करते हैं, these are the skills that define us. And finally, having professional skills can benefit people in nearly all job positions, no matter which job position you hold. या तो आप लर्नर हो, या आप मिडिल करियर स्टेज पर हो, या आप टॉप मोस्ट करियर स्टेज पर हो, पर कहीं ना कहीं ये स्किल्स जो है ये आपको हर पोजीशन में हेल्प करेंगे. सो डेफिनेटली गोइंग अहेड विद दिस सेशन विल हेल्प ऑल ऑफ अस. नाउ व्हाट इज अ करियर? A career is basically a profession that we have chosen for ourselves. Like अगर आज यहाँ पर maximum participants teachers हैं, so we have chosen teaching as a profession and we are trying to develop a career in this particular profession. Then it is also the sum total of various jobs that we have taken entirely. Maybe that I started with a school teacher, then I went in for a college professor, then I went in for some administrative position, और उसके बाद कई बार ये भी होता है कि हम करियर में चेंज करते हैं, हम कोई कॉर्पोरेट को ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं. So whatever streams we have chosen for ourselves, that will also define our career. And lastly, कहीं ना कहीं जो भी हमने करियर लिया है, although we keep saying करियर जो है it's pursuing your passion, career is giving wings to your passion, but ultimately करियर वो होता है जिससे हम कुछ पैसा कमाना चाहते हैं और अपनी लाइफस्टाइल को सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं, अपनी फैमिली को सपोर्ट करना चाहते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं करियर इज समथिंग दैट हेल्प्स अस टू सर्वाइव, दैट हेल्प्स अस टू एग्जिस्ट. नाउ this is as per the research, the top 10 skills that will help you by the year 2025. अब वैसे भी post COVID job market जो है वो बहुत ही ज्यादा चेंज हुआ है. Various changes have been experienced as far as the job scenario is concerned. तो कहीं ना कहीं अगर हम 2025 तक अपने लिए कुछ करियर में एक्सेल करना चाहते हैं या जॉब ढूंढना चाहते हैं, तो these are the 4 broad categories on which we need to focus if we really want to be at the best position or if we really want to be stable at the position that we have chosen for ourselves. तो सबसे पहला है problem solving skills, दूसरा है the skill to work with people, self management, and lastly technology. So when we say problem solving skills, basically these are the analytical skills. क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं हमारे जो भी हम काम करेंगे, there would be a lot of problems or challenges. I would not say problems exactly. There would be challenges from time to time. So what we need to learn is how to deal with these challenges. Then critical thinking also means that we should know how to differentiate between the right and wrong. Then we should know reasoning. We should come up with solutions rather than being a problem creator. We need to focus on being a problem solver. Then working with people. हम कभी भी अकेले काम नहीं कर सकते. If we want to excel, we should know how to delegate, how to work with the team, how to make the best use of every talent that is there in our team. So that is the skill of working with people. Then comes self-management. We need to be disciplined. अगर हम खुद ही अपनी आप को डिसिप्लिन नहीं रखेंगे, if we do not know how to adjust with the changes that are happening in the outside world, if we are not a good learner, we cannot excel in anything that we are striving for. So self-management is equally important. And lastly, and the most important one, is technology. अगर आज के ज़माने में कोई कहे कि I'm not techno-savvy or I'm not well versed with technology, then sorry to say, we cannot think of a career, we cannot think of professional development. So technology is part and parcel of any career that you choose for yourself. So you need to be good, ultimately aspire for being best at as far as the usage of technology is concerned. And अगर आप सच में अपने आप को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं, तो पहला बदलाव जो है वो होना चाहिए आपकी हॉबीज से. जो एवरेज पीपल होते हैं उनकी हॉबीज क्या होती है? वॉचिंग टीवी, पार्टिंग एवरी वीक, gaming too much, shopping. No. With these hobbies, we cannot excel. we need to make a shift as far as our hobbies are concerned. Let us shift it to workout, gaining knowledge, investing. You know why is investing very important? Because when we invest, we we develop the habit of saving. When we save, we are definitely in a position to intelligently utilize that money for our progress in any manner. And at the same time, many a times if we are thinking of a career shift, अगर हमारे पास कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स होते हैं और हम करियर शिफ्ट करना चाह रहे हैं, तो कुछ समय के लिए we have good amount of investments, we will never have a dry day in our life. हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं उन इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के दम पर अपना कुछ समय चलाकर अपने करियर को शिफ्ट करने के बारे में भी सोच सकते हैं. And lastly, doing business is all about networking. You should know how to deal with people. You should know how to develop the right connection and excel in whichever career that you have chosen for yourself. So please, the first step in developing professional career skills should be shifting your hobbies from the hobbies of average people and shifting to the hobbies of successful people. And for this, we need to bring a change in our mindset. You can just look at this image. We need to make a shift from our fixed mindset, जो बड़ा limiting है, जो हमें रोकता है कि तुम इतना ही कर सकते हो, तुम इसमें अच्छे नहीं हो, तुम ये नहीं कर सकते, तुम वो नहीं कर सकते, ये नहीं होगा, कैसे होगा. Please put an end to all this. Everything is possible if I'm determined for the same. Just remember, कभी भी आपको shift करना है fixed mindset से growth mindset पे, you need to focus on 3 Ds: desire, determination and dedication. अगर ये 3 Ds है आपकी जिंदगी में, तो हो ही नहीं सकता कि आप कुछ अचीव ना कर पाए. So please make a shift from fixed limiting mindset and shift to growth mindset. And you know why is career very important for us? Because it is career that will help us to taste success. Success हमें कहीं मिलेगा, छोटे छोटे achievements हम करेंगे, तो हम develop होएंगे. We will gain confidence. We will develop as a person. We will gain our identity. We will gain self-confidence. And when we develop, we can surely focus on growth. Growth of our own self, growth of our organization. So career is the stepping stone which will take you to the ultimate aim, that is growth. And for this, again, there has to be a change. For this, you need to surround yourself with positive people who believe in your dreams, encourage your ideas, support your ambitions, and bring out the best in you. आपकी जो भी कंपनी है, please surround yourself with people who have faith in you, who have belief in you. कि yes, आप ये कर सकते हो, आप में ये अचीव करने की शक्ति है. तो डेफिनेटली आप अच्छे लोगों से अपने आप को सराउंड करिए और देखिए सब कुछ कैसा आपकी जिंदगी में पॉजिटिव होता जाएगा. तो फर्स्ट चेंज इज अ चेंज इन हॉबी, देन अ चेंज इन माइंडसेट एंड द चेंज इन द पीपल अराउंड यू. सो आर यू ऑल रेडी फॉर इट? नेक्स्ट कम्स, जब भी आप ऐसा कुछ अपने बेहतरी के लिए सोच रहे हैं, प्लीज डोंट स्पीक टू मच अबाउट इट. अगर मैं दिन भर ये बोलूं कि मैं ये कर रही हूँ, मैं वो कर रही हूँ, मैं ये करना चाहती हूँ, मैं करना चाहती हूँ, then I will be a barking dog. I don't want anybody to be a barking dog. Be a quiet lion. Just stay focused, believe in your dreams, and just quietly walk on the path that is the best suited for you. And definitely, you would be able to achieve it. Now comes the time when you need to use your pen and paper. That is an assessment time. So very simple questionnaire where you just need to think about yourself, close your eyes, listen to my questions, think about yourself and honestly answer yes or no. Shall I go ahead with it? Yes or no? Okay, I'm assuming it's yes. Okay. So the first question is, are you self-aware? मैं इसको हिंदी में भी ट्रांसलेट करती हूँ. क्या आप अपने बारे में जानते हैं? क्योंकि हम दुनिया के बारे में सब कुछ जानते हैं, पर अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम अपने बारे में बहुत कुछ नहीं जानते. So are you self-aware? Yes or no? Just 8 questions, yes or no में आंसर लिखना है. Y या L लिख दीजिए. Number 2, are you a good listener? हम लोग बातें तो बहुत अच्छी अच्छी कर लेते हैं, पर किसी की बातें सुनने के टाइम पे मोबाइल याद आ जाता है या दूसरे काम याद आ जाते हैं. So are you a good listener? Number 3, do you listen to people without prejudice? Because we have this habit that we listen to people and we mostly judge people. We carry an image. So do you listen to people without prejudice? Yes or no? Next, Can you read people through their body language? Means क्या आप लोगों की body language read करने में सक्षम है? Are you good at reading the people by their body language? Next, do you feel confident while speaking? Next question number 6, yes or no लिखना है आपको. Do you take your criticism positively? Suppose मैं आपको improve करना चाह रही हूँ तो definitely आपके बारे में सब अच्छी बातें नहीं करूँगी. कुछ आपके बारे में गलत होगा जिसको मैं आपके बारे में जिसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगी. So will you be able to take this criticism positively? Yes or no? Next, please answer this question honestly. Where do you see yourself after 5 years? अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं आज से 5 साल बाद आप कहाँ होंगे, तो क्या आपके दिमाग में एक इमेज बन रही है, एक क्लियर इमेज बन रही है अपने बारे में कि यस मैं यहाँ होंगी. जैसे कि अगर आज मैं एक एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर हूँ तो मैं इमेजिन कर रही हूँ कि 5 साल बाद मैं प्रोफेसर बन जाऊंगी या 5 साल बाद मैं कहीं डायरेक्टर बन जाऊंगी. Am I very clear with this vision for myself? Please say yes or no. And last question, are you aware of your strengths and weaknesses? We all are aware of our weaknesses, but unfortunately, most of us are not aware of the strengths that we possess. In fact, हमें कितने ही साल लग जाते हैं अपनी अच्छाइयों को जानने में, अपनी शक्तियों को पहचानने में. So, are you really aware of your strengths and weaknesses? Yes or no? तो अगर ये जो 8 questions है, इनमें से 4 के आंसर yes है और 4 की no है, आप अपने आप को ठीक ठीक ही जानते हो. अगर 6 के आंसर नो है और 2 के यस है तो आप अपने आप को बिल्कुल नहीं जानते. और अगर हेलो, am I audible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now you know the way you have answered these questions. On the basis of that, you have to analyze how important this presentation will be for you. So now we move ahead. So in case if you really want to work on yourself, in case if you really want to be the best version of yourself, what do you need to do? You just need to step out from your comfort zone, step into the fear zone where there would be lack of confidence, you will find excuses to go back, then move on to the learning zone, deal with challenges, acquire new skills, extend out of your comfort zone, and finally lead to the growth zone. That is the place where you should be and where you really want to be. So start stepping out. Comfort zone से निकलो और growth zone तक पहुंचो. आप सारे skills achieve करोगे. Now, here are some useful tips for choosing a career. In case if there are any there are any participants who need to choose their career yet, then there are some tips for it. और इन्हीं tips को जो लोग already किसी career में हैं, वो लोग भी utilize कर सकते हैं अपने लिए better career choose करने के लिए. So first tip is, please give attention to your aptitude, strengths, and personality. We all have certain strengths in us. We all have certain field of interest for us. We all have a personality which is very different from the people around us. So first step is identification of yourself. Understand yourself. Next is no one understand the streams inside out. आपने जो भी stream अपने लिए पसंद किया है, कुछ select किया है अपने लिए stream, please ensure that you know everything about the streams that you have chosen for yourself. इसमें क्या क्या career opportunities हो सकती है, क्या नया add किया जा सकता है. You should be aware of that. Next is make use of educational counseling. If there are any students as participants in this particular webinar, then अगर उनको थोड़ा सा भी doubt हो रहा है अपने career को लेकर या अपने career के next level पे जाने के लिए हम बहुत clear नहीं है, then please meet some educational counselor and identify the best way for yourself. आप रास्ता उनसे पूछिए और उस रास्ते पर चलिए. Next is give attention to your passion or area of interest. Many a times हमारा maybe हमने कोई career तो select कर लिया, पर आज भी हमारा passion, for example हमारा teacher है पर हमारा आज भी passion cooking है या passion हमारा stitching है या painting है. So we need to identify that passion and we have to see how we can associate this passion with the existing career that we are having or build a new career in the area of passion that we possess. Then check career prospects, scope and possibilities related to your stream. आपकी जो भी stream आपने select करी है, उसमें क्या क्या prospects है, क्या scope है, क्या possibilities आपके लिए open हो सकती है. You need to keep checking on that. And how can you do that? सबसे पहले self assessment करिए, आपकी educational qualifications, आपका experience, आपका interest, आपका skill. Then you need to identification of employment avenues. जो भी employment के लिए information जहाँ से मिल सकती है आपको, like newspapers, job portals, social media, employment exchange, job fairs, placement agencies, यहाँ सब जगह पे आप थोड़े से contacts बनाइए, थोड़ा सा इनको search करते रहिए कि इसमें क्या क्या options आपके लिए open हो रहे हैं. Then you need to match your career opportunity and your individual profile. Maybe that मेरे को career opportunity दिख रही है, then but my profile, my capability should match with that opportunity. For that, I need to check out whether I am suitable for this opportunity open or not. And lastly, gathering information about identified areas, careers. आपने जो भी career अपने लिए identify किया, उनके लिए आप हमेशा information लेते रहिए. कई बार क्या होता है कि हमारा कोई सपना है किसी career में अपनी field बनाने का, but इनिशियली इस वक्त हमें उस करियर में कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल पा रही, तो जो भी हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली है उसमें हम करियर बनाने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं, बट दिस इज नॉट आवर पैशन एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट. तो जो भी हमारा पैशन या एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है, वी नीड टू कीप गैदरिंग इंफॉर्मेशन एज फार एज दैट इज कंसर्न एंड वी नीड टू सेटल आवरसेल्व्स इन दैट पर्टिकुलर एरिया. देन मेक यूज ऑफ फील्ड ट्रिप्स. कई बार क्या होता है दैट वी हैव चोजन अ करियर फॉर आवरसेल्फ और we have dreamt about a career. मैंने किसी करियर के बारे में सोचा है, सपने देखे कि मुझे इसमें करियर बनाना है, पर मुझे ज्यादा कुछ उसके बारे में पता नहीं है, मैं सिर्फ रीड कर रही हूँ या यहाँ वहाँ लोगों से बातें करके पता कर रही हूँ. Why not make use of a field trip? जाऊँ साइट पर, जाऊँ जहाँ पर जो आदमी ने उस करियर को अपना करियर सेलेक्ट किया है, जिसके मैं सपने देख रही हूँ. Spend some time with those people, spend some time in that particular factory or whatever, जहाँ पर भी मुझे अपना करियर दिख रहा है. And maybe that I can develop a better perspective by making use of field trips. So consider that. And dear participants, don't be afraid to choose a different path than others. We people, we have a habit of following the crowd. So it's not mandatory for us to follow the crowd. अगर मुझे लगता है कि मैंने जो करियर ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट किया, भले उस रास्ते पर कोई नहीं चल रहा, पर मैं चलूंगी तो सक्सेसफुल होंगी. So please have the courage to walk on that career path and set up an example for others. Maybe once you walk alone, others will follow you. Now we move on to the main body of this particular presentation, that is the 15 categories of professional career skills जो मुझे समझ में आए और मैंने यहाँ पर identify करके इन पे add किए हैं. So let us try to develop an insight on these 15 professional career skills that will definitely help you to excel as a professional. So the first skill is leadership. Leadership is all about setting an example, motivating people, inspiring people, making the first move, being confident about yourself, and everything that makes you different from the crowd. It's not about being a follower, it's about being a trendsetter. In case if you have these qualities, well, very good for you all. In case if you do not have, leaders can be made always. So no matter what position a person works for, आप किसी भी position में हो, भले बहुत अभी initial starting position में हो, but अगर आपके पास leadership skill है तो कहीं ना कहीं वो चमकेगा और आपको अच्छी opportunity मिलेगी. Leadership abilities का मतलब क्या होता है? It means a person can motivate, instruct, offer guidance to others, and we all need somebody जो हमें motivate कर सके, हमें समझा सके, हमें guide कर सके. And people with leadership skills are confident in their abilities to help others, work, collaborate, problem solve, or succeed at whatever responsibilities have been given to them. And what are the skills related to leadership? आपको देखना आप में इनमें से कितने skills है. तो जो है very good, नहीं है develop it. So first skill that makes you a good leader is confidence. That is a belief in yourself. Believe in whatever you are doing, that yes, you will achieve it, you will succeed in it. Next is people management. Leaders जो होते हैं, they know how to work with a group of people and making them do whatever he or she wants them to do. It is about accountability कि मुझे आपने कुछ जिम्मेदारी दी है, मैं इसको बिल्कुल दिलो जान से निभाऊंगी. It's about prioritization. It is about motivational skills, coaching, teaching people. It is about project management, means understanding whatever work has been given to you very well, and you also have to see that that work is accomplished very much on time and in the best way. It is about analytical skills, means differentiating between right and wrong. Leadership Leadership is about creativity, finding out new ways to deal with the task that has been allotted. It is about inspirational abilities. Maybe that you have a group of people with you who do not believe in themselves, but आपको उनमें वो belief जगानी है और उनसे वो काम करना है जिस काम को करने के बारे में उन्होंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं. क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है कि हम खुद अपने लिए बहुत सारे बाउंड्री सेट कर रहे थे कि मैं ये नहीं कर सकती, बट क्या होता है कई बार कि वी गेट समबडी इन आवर लाइफ जो हमारे में अंदर एक वो उम्मीद जगा देता है और हम ऐसी इम्पॉसिबल चीजें कर जाते हैं जो हमने कभी सोची ही नहीं. So this is the beauty of leadership. Then leadership is also about goal setting, setting goals and seeing that these goals are achieved in the set timelines. It is about stress management, how well you can deal with the stress that you come across and stay consistent in no matter what the situation is. It is about politeness. Leadership may a leader will never show his rudeness or his anxiety to anybody. He will always be polite and he will deal with the work in the best possible manner and get it done. Next professional career skill is the skill to work with people or people management. That is to teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more when we work together, when we work in a group, when we work as a team. Remember one thing, dear participants, that when we talk about excelling at your career, you cannot excel at your career if you cannot work with people, because excelling at something is not about doing the work by yourself. It is about how well you can delegate and how well you can get that work done by others. So people who work well on teams have interpersonal skills or skills that help them to effectively collaborate with people. Interpersonal skills means how well you can communicate with people around you. Many employees work in groups with their co-workers or supervisors to fulfill at least some of their job responsibilities, because we can never work solo. We either have to coordinate with our supervisors or we have to coordinate with our co-workers or the people working under us. So for this, we need to collaborate. We are not here to compete. We are here to collaborate and provide results. Professionals with teamwork skills understand how to accomplish their tasks while remaining aware of others' assignments and needs. So अगर आपके पास टीम वर्क के skills है तो आपको पता होगा कि आपको अपनी इस टीम के साथ कैसे काम करवाना है और अपने टास्क को अचीव करना है. So some skills that professionals who excel at teamwork have include cooperation. Then they are reliable people, क्योंकि टीम तभी आपके साथ आपके सपोर्ट में खड़ी रहेगी जब उनको आपके ऊपर भरोसा होगा. When they can share with the confidence that it will never hamper them in any manner. They have the willingness to help others. They are friendly in nature. They have the ability to persuade or convince others. क्योंकि किसी से काम आपको काम करना जितना आसान है, काम करवाना उतना ही कठिन है. So for that, you should know how to gel along with people and convince them to do whatever you want them to do. They have respectfulness. They know how to respect people around them. They treat people with respect and they maintain their dignity as well. They are tolerant to various kind of pressures or various kind of challenges that they come across, and they work towards a common goal. चाहे leader हो, चाहे उसके साथ उसकी teammates, so they all have one goal, and they know how to achieve it. And team building, teamwork जिनके पास skills होते हैं, they know how to collaborate. कैसे मिलजुल के काम करने वाला skill जो है वो उनके पास बहुत अच्छे से होता है. Next is emotional intelligence. आजकल emotional intelligence पे बहुत सारे webinars भी हो रहे हैं. There is too much which has been expressed as far as the term emotional intelligence is concerned. But this image defines emotional intelligence in the best possible manner. I say emotional intelligence is how well you can create a balance between your heart and your mind. You should neither put too much of your heart into anything, nor you should put too much of your mind. You should know how to create a balance and focus upon the goals that you have chosen for yourself. So emotional intelligence basically refers to how we express our feelings related to others and interpret others' behavior. हम कैसे अपने आप को express करते हैं? जैसे कई बार क्या होता है कि एकदम से कुछ stressful situation आई, एकदम घबरा गए या फेलियर को एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पाए, रोना चालू कर दिया, यू आर नॉट इमोशनली इंटेलिजेंट इन केस इफ यू आर बिहेविंग दिस वे। कई बार बहुत खुशी हो, एकदम खुशी हम तो संभले नहीं संभले, तो भी आप इमोशनली इंटेलिजेंट नहीं है। आप दूसरों के बिहेवियर को समझ नहीं पा रहे हो, आप इमोशनली इंटेलिजेंट नहीं हो। सो प्लीज, इफ यू आर डूइंग ऑल दिस, पुट एन एंड टू इट। An emotionally intelligent person is who knows how to stay consistent in no matter what the situation is. Professionals without emotional intelligence can perceive how others feel through their actions, speech और behavior. जिनके पास emotional intelligence बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, वो आपके action से, आपके हाव भाव से समझ जाएगी कि आपके अंदर क्या चल रहा है. And they know how to deal with you in that particular situation. If you have emotional intelligence, you can identify, evaluate and assess your own feelings. बल्कि हम अपनी feelings को भी तभी अच्छे से समझ सकते हैं जब emotionally intelligent होते हैं. And emotional intelligence helps professionals in many social settings, whether they're clients, co-workers or managers. हमको एक प्रोफेशनल को कई सेटिंग्स में रहना होता है, कभी क्लाइंट्स के साथ में, कभी को-वर्कर्स के साथ में, कभी अपने सीनियर्स के साथ में. So if they are emotionally intelligent, they know how to maintain the balance. They will always be able to understand and deal with the situations in a better manner. So what are the skills that will help you to develop if you want to hone your emotional intelligence? First is self-awareness. You should know yourself. You should know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and you should utilize your strengths to overcome your weaknesses. You should take the initiative. You should have the desire or ability to treat others well. Self-regulation means setting up boundaries for yourself and ensuring that you do not cross those boundaries no matter what. Trustworthiness. And finally, you should also know how to sympathize with people around you and deal with them following a humanistic approach. Next comes organizational skills. मैं organizational skills के लिए सिर्फ एक शब्द कहती हूँ, that is being systematic. आप जितने systematic रहोगे उतने ही आप अपने goals को जल्दी achieve कर पाओगे और आपका success rate higher होगा. If you're not organized, you will waste a lot of time in just running behind the things, in making it organized and ultimately wasting time and losing a lot of things from your hand. So if you're organized, what is it all about? You will think, then you will plan, then you will do some work as per the plan, and then you will stop for some time and evaluate yourself. So organizational abilities helps one to accomplish their projects and duties. I would add one more thing over here: accomplish projects and duties on time. Professionals with organizational skills understand how to prioritize tasks, create plans, and implement solutions. A person's time management often relates closely to their organizational abilities, as many employees need projects completed efficiently by their deadlines. अगर हमारे पास organizational skill होगा, so definitely we will be able to achieve the work that has been allotted to us in the timelines that have been allotted to us. क्योंकि many a times we take projects and a timeline is associated with it. अगर हमारे पास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्किल्स नहीं होंगे, हम टाइमलाइन को फॉलो नहीं कर पाएंगे, टाइमलाइन फॉलो नहीं करेंगे या डेडलाइंस को मीट नहीं करेंगे, we will fail as a person and there are chances कि हमें वो काम वापस ना मिले. So organization skills are also equally important for any professional. And कहीं ना कहीं organization skills के लिए we need to create a balance between our home and our office also. हमें घर में कैसे organization skills के लिए work करना है. For this, we need to create a designated space. घर पे भी हमारे लिए कोई proper space होना चाहिए where we can relax, we can just focus on our visions, our goals. Then you should eat well. You should unplug whenever you are done. जो ये हम पूरे समय laptop या computer या TV ऐसे digital चीजों से जुड़े रहते हैं, there has to be a time when we need to unplug and just relax. Meditate करना चाहिए कभी-कभी हमें. In fact, ऑफिस में भी हमें हमेशा जाने के पहले प्रॉपर प्रिपरेशन कर लेनी चाहिए दैट हमें आज ऑफिस में क्या करना है. वी शुड हैव अ प्लान, वी शुड make timely arrangements for whatever things that are required before we reach the office. We should take help whenever it is needed, and we should also plan for our social time, because सिर्फ ऑफिस पे यदि आप फोकस कर रहे हैं, that will not help you to develop as a person. You need to have a social life as well. So how can you coordinate between home and office? So for this, you need to set practical goals, मैनेज योर टाइम एफिशिएंटली कि आप घर की चीजों को भी फुलफिल करें, बाहर भी फुलफिल करें, एंड टेक ब्रेक्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ हॉलीडेज और लंच ब्रेक्स और व्हाटएवर whenever possible. आपको लग रहा है getting too much, take a break, relax, and to get energized, get recharged, and join back again. So, how can you develop your organization skills? Being skilled at organization means professionals excel at stress management. अगर आपके पास organization skills अच्छे हैं, तो definitely आप stress को बेहतर तरीके से deal कर सकते हैं. You will be very good at creating plans for yourself and work. Plan को बनाना ही सब कुछ नहीं है. Execution of plans is equally important. Then you will also be able to delegate the work, क्योंकि organization skills में वही अच्छा माना जाएगा जो सारा काम खुद ना कर अपनी टीम को इन्वॉल्व करे, उनसे काम करवाए. Attention to details. They will provide every kind of attention to every minute thing, so that there has to be so that perfectionism can be reflected in some way or the other. They would be punctual. They would be very good at time management, and they would distribute the resources in the best possible manner. Unequal distribution of resources of the business nahi hoga. There would be proper distribution of resources so that everybody has work to do, everybody has some resources to complete the work that has been allotted to them. And people with organization skills are dependable. You can always rely on them because you can always get the work accomplished from them. Then the next professional career skill is a skill of flexibility. क्योंकि अभी तो वैसे भी आज के ज़माने में जो जितना flexible है वो ही उतना acceptable भी है. You have to be flexible enough. So employees who can adapt to a variety of situations and challenges are always appreciated. ऐसे employees जो बहुत सारी जगह पे fit in किए जा सकते हैं, they are always appreciated. That is the reason why we say that we need to develop. Lord, we have to be, although we have to be a master of one trade, but that does not mean that we should know nothing about the various other things associated. हमें जितने ज़्यादा काम बनेंगे उतनी हमारी value बढ़ती है. Professionals who are flexible can understand various perspectives, find alternative solutions to problems whenever and as needed. So to become more flexible, you need to strengthen on these skills. What are they? Remaining calm in stressful situations. जरा सा stress आया और घबरा गए, आप flexible नहीं हो सकते. So no matter stress का क्या level है, आपको बिल्कुल calm and composed रहना है. Like I have one co-worker, मेरे साथ में है, Mr. Devendra works with me. In fact, he's a soft skills trainer. He works under me. So what I have observed about him, I really admire about him. चाहे कुछ भी हो, बोलेगा सब बढ़िया है ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. और वो फिर कभी भी किसी भी सिचुएशन में कभी स्ट्रेस नहीं देगा. सो दैट रिफ्लेक्ट्स ऑन हिज फेस, हिज पर्सनालिटी. और उसको मैं कुछ भी काम दे दूं, ही विल इंश्योर कि वो काम सक्सेसफुल तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट होता है और वो रिजल्ट भी देता है. तो समहाउ वो मेरा फेवरेट एम्प्लॉय भी है. एंड जब भी ऐसी कोई स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन आती है, आई नो आई कैन ट्रस्ट हिम एंड आई कैन जस्ट डेलीगेट माय वर्क टू हिम. So somehow I always tell him that there is so much to learn from you because he remains calm and no matter what the situation is. Next is adaptability. You should know how to adapt. अब ये नहीं कि हमें ऐसा ही माहौल मिलेगा, ऐसा ही टेबल चेयर मिलेगा तभी ये काम कर पाएंगे. आप कहीं भी बैठा दो, कुछ भी दे दो, आप जो काम चाहोगे हम कर देंगे. They should be open minded. अगर आप सच्ची में flexible है, we will see things from various perspectives rather than just one perspective. Then they approach challenges with a positive mindset. Challenge आया तो देख लिया जाएगा, हो जाएगा. That should be the attitude. Critical thinking. They would always be able to distinguish between right and wrong and make best decisions. They are patient and they have the willingness to consider additional information or change the opinion. Next, and the most important skill, अगर आप सच में आज के ज़माने के professional career skill की बात करें, तो वो है communication. That is the skill to listen, skill to friendliness. Then communication is basically how well you can express yourself. And most professionals, they use a variety of communication methods. जैसे कि अगर हम organizations की बात करें तो आज के ज़माने में तो कितना ज़्यादा communication का scope है. You have to keep expressing yourself in the form of normal conversations. When you have to express yourself before your seniors, your juniors, your co-workers, मीटिंग्स में आपको एक्सप्रेस करना होता है. मैक्सिमम चीजें जो है दे टेक प्लेस थ्रू ईमेल्स. तो आप कितने अच्छे ईमेल्स ड्राफ्ट कर सकते हो, कितने इंफॉर्मेटिव हो सकते हैं आपके मेल्स, कितने क्रिएटिव हो सकते हैं, दैट यू शुड नो. देन इंस्टेंट मैसेजिंग सिस्टम्स लाइक जो अपने व्हाट्सएप पर मैसेज करते हैं, एसएमएस करते हैं, टेलीफोन कॉल्स. तो कहीं ना कहीं हमें कम्युनिकेशन के लिए we get ample of opportunities. So definitely communication जब इतनी सारी opportunities है organization में, we need to be good at this particular skill, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं यही skill हमको बहुत आगे ले जा सकता है. People skilled at communication understand how to efficiently deliver information, exchange ideas, pay attention to other person's message. तो जिनको जो communication में बहुत अच्छे होंगे, वो अपनी बात बहुत अच्छे से कह पाएंगे, अपने आइडियाज बहुत अच्छे से सामने वाले के साथ शेयर कर पाएंगे, और एट द सेम टाइम सामने वाला क्या कह रहा है उसको बेहतर तरीके से समझ भी पाएंगे. तो communication is not just about expressing, it is also about taking in the form of listening. Professional with communication abilities also can manage changing social situations such as negotiating or finding compromises. कहीं ना कहीं we need to learn the art of negotiation. So जिनके पास कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, वो लोग बहुत अच्छे से कहीं ना कहीं नेटवर्क कर लेते हैं, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स ले आते हैं, अच्छे से निगोशिएट करके बेस्ट डील ले आते हैं, एंड दे आल्सो नो हाउ टू सेटल डाउन कॉम्प्लेक्स सिचुएशंस बाय फाइंडिंग आउट द सिचुएशंस वेयर बाय कॉम्प्रोमाइजेस का स्कोप हो और चीजें जो है वो बेहतर तरीके से हैंडल हो जाए. So what can be included in communication skills? जिन employees के पास अच्छे communication skills होते हैं, they are very good at conflict resolution. Conflicts तो होंगे ही किसी भी organization में, but they will manage it in such a manner that it does not take a very bad shape. They will have lot of etiquettes. You know, there are small little things which we need to focus upon while working in an organization. It is how to behave with your boss, how to behave with your co-workers, how to behave with your juniors, how to maintain good respect and good etiquettes as far as any issue is concerned. They are very good at networking also. They will keep developing good contacts with the people who can be beneficial for the organization, और काफी सारे काम उनके networking skills से हो जाते हैं. They are good at business writing, क्योंकि उनके writing communication skills में writing skills भी आते हैं. They are kind people. They explain whatever decisions they make. They are in a position to explain why this particular decision has been made, and just because they are good at explaining them, these decisions are well taken by the people in the organization. They give respect to people around them. They always impart clarity whenever they are communicating. They are good listeners. They are good at negotiating, and they know how to use the word efficiently. They can express a lot by using limited number of words. When I say communications, then they are self-motivated also. Sorry, next professional skill is the skill of being self-motivated. You know, we should not always expect कि हमें कोई जैसे हनुमान जी उनको बताना पड़ता है, you can do it, you have it in you, तब वो जागते and then they do things. So please don't, it's not that easy for us to get somebody in our life in this current scenario जो हमें मोटिवेट करे और हमसे काम करवाए, क्योंकि कई बार हमको खुद ही को पुश करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज इट्स वी आर नॉट लकी इनफ दैट हमेशा कोई हमको धक्का मारे और हमको सही रास्ते पर ले जाए. हमारे ड्रीम्स है, हमको उन तक पहुंचना है, तो why to wait for others to move us or shift us to our dreams? We will do it ourselves. That is self motivation. So professionals who are self motivated, they take the initiative. They do not mind taking the first step. If a person is self motivated, he or she needs minimal supervision. कोई खुद ही motivated है, उसको हमेशा कोई कंट्रोल या चेक की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. इसको काम दीजिए, वो अपना काम खुद करके दिखाएगा, और ऐसे एम्प्लॉइज को बहुत पसंद किया जाता है. Employees who accomplish their tasks and work hard regardless of their supervision level are always appreciated. क्योंकि हमें हमेशा किसी को सुपरवाइज करके काम कराना पड़ेगा, तो वो एम्प्लॉय की बहुत लंबा समय तक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में टिकना इज अ डिफिकल्ट थिंग. बट यदि हम अपना काम खुद ही टास्क मिले और काम करके दिखा दे, तो दैट एम्प्लॉय विल ऑलवेज बी अप्रिशिएटेड एंड विल ऑलवेज reach higher positions. So to work on self-motivation, what are things you need to focus upon? Please be a self-starter. Don't wait for others to move you towards your dreams. Please move yourself and pursue your dreams. They are independent as far as their work style is concerned, as far as their thought process is concerned. They have a desire to achieve the things. They know they want to achieve certain things, and they have an intense desire to achieve, and they put in all their efforts to achieve that. They are resilient. Resilient means they very well adjust with the changes that are happening in the outside atmosphere. Rather than being rigid, they know how to adjust and focus on their goals. They are committed to their goals. They are optimistic people. They take the initiative. They are ambitious. They really want to climb the ladder of success and reach the topmost position. And they also have the willingness to grow and change. क्योंकि अगर आपको बढ़ना है तो आप जहाँ हो वहीं रह के नहीं बढ़ पाओगे. You have to keep growing, you have to keep moving, shifting and keep changing yourself. जितना हम नया नया सीखते हैं उतने ही हम बदलते भी जाते हैं. And these changes are always in a positive manner. We change as a person, we change as a personality, and ultimately we develop as a person. Next skill for professional development is the problem solving skill. What is problem solving skill basically? अगर आप इस image पर focus करें तो problem solving skill में क्या होता है? It is all about identifying the problem. मतलब क्या challenge है, क्या issue है, उसको आप समझिए, means define it, then explore is all about finding out the ways to deal with the problem. कोई भी problem से deal करने का कोई एक तरीका नहीं है. There may be various ways. So explore all those ways. Select the best way. Take action means implement करो उस way को. And then look back. Look back मतलब देखो कि आपने जो भी जिस तरीके से काम जो action लिया वो सही था कि नहीं था. If that was the right way, उस action को वापस करना. नहीं है तो फिर कोई नया रास्ता ढूंढना. अगर आप में इतनी सोच है, इतनी समझ शक्ति है, then definitely you have the professional skill of problem solving. Now, most work environments have some unpredictability. जो work environment है ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. जैसे भी कोविड के टाइम पर ही हम देखें, nobody had ever thought कि इतने समय तक के लिए रेलवेज भी बंद हो जाएगी या एकदम से लॉकडाउन लग जाएगा, हम लोग ऐसे घरों में महीनों के लिए बंद हो जाएंगे. This was something that we had never thought about. So work environments are very much unpredictable. So definitely unpredictable है, कभी भी कोई भी challenge आ सकता है. Actually, I do not like to use the word problem because I consider it negative. So I use the word challenge for problem. I hope that's okay for everybody. So when we say that कोई ना कोई challenge कभी भी आ सकता है, so rather than getting stressed with the challenges that are coming on our way, अगर हमारे पास problem solving skill है, तो हम उन challenges से deal करना सीखेंगे. Managers often prefer to hire people who respond proactively to new or challenging circumstances. Managers हमेशा ऐसे लोगों को रखना चाहते हैं जो इससे पहले की प्रॉब्लम आए उनके पास सोल्यूशन होगा उस प्रॉब्लम को पहले से एनालाइज कर ले कि ये प्रॉब्लम आ सकता है एंड दे वुड हैव अ सोल्यूशन फॉर दैट. सो इस टाइप के लोग बहुत ही ज्यादा अप्रिशिएट किए जाते हैं. एंड प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स इट बेसिकली हेल्प्स प्रोफेशनल टू इवैल्यूएट altered or new situations, create effective plans and devise alternative solutions. जिनके पास problem solving skill होगा वो या तो जो भी challenges आ रहे हैं उनके लिए क्या क्या solutions, probable solutions हो सकते हैं वो सब उनके पास होंगे. Effective planning करेंगे और अगर एक plan successful नहीं होता तो they will come up with an alternative plan. But somehow they will focus only on solution. They will not focus too much on problems. Problem से उनको इतना ही रिश्ता होगा कि बस समझ ले कि problem exactly है क्या. उसके बाद फटाफट solutions पे काम चालू हो जाता है. So what are the abilities related to problem solving? It basically includes the ability to evaluate potential hazards of various plans. हम plans बनाते हैं, कोई भी plan implement करेंगे यदि तो उसके क्या क्या hazards हो सकते हैं. They also try to develop an understanding on those. They are innovative, creative, they come up with something new ways of dealing with challenges. They are determined that no matter what the problem is, we will come up with a solution. We will deal with it rather than being stressed out with it. They remain calm during stressful situations. No matter what the situation is, they know how to stay calm and composed, that is poised. They analyze the things in a better manner. They try to develop an understanding of the various challenges that come on their way. They are creative. They have a very good understanding of data. Data जो है वो statistical data होगा या the form of Excel sheets होगा, but इसको interpret करने भी आना चाहिए. So the people with problem solving skills, they know how to analyze it, how to develop an understanding of it. They are very good at decision making and they have the research abilities as well. Next comes openness to learning. We should always be open to learn something new. जितना ज़्यादा आप नया सीखोगे, उतना ही आप आगे बढ़ोगे. So, Professionals willing to learn new information and skills receive more attention from managers. क्योंकि यदि ऐसे प्रोफेशनल्स है जो कुछ नया सीखना ही नहीं चाहते, पुराने ही तरीके से काम करना चाहते हैं, they cannot survive for a longer period of time. Like if we take example of our banks, जैसे बैंक्स का जब डिजिटलाइजेशन हो गया तो कई सारे ऐसे बैंक एम्प्लॉयज थे जिन्होंने वॉलंटरी रिटायरमेंट ले लिया. द रीजन बीइंग दे वर नॉट वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट दैट वो इतना ज्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी पर शिफ्ट कर पाएंगे. क्या हुआ, वो घर बैठ गए और जो उनके साथ वाले थे वो कई लोग ऐसे भी थे, those who took up this challenge of digitalization, they made an effort to learn it and they are still surviving. और हो सकता है कि वो लोग और आगे की पोजीशन पर पहुंच गए हो. Most jobs, industries or companies change over time. So employers appreciate candidates receptive to learning new concepts. Even अगर हम teachers की बात करें, तो we teachers, we were never prepared to teach on this platform ever. हमें तो वही ब्लैक बोर्ड के ऊपर लिखकर या प्रेजेंटेशन क्लास में दिखाकर ये पढ़ाना सिखाया गया था. We never thought कि इस टाइप का लॉकडाउन होगा और हमें क्लासेस ऐसे ऑनलाइन मोड पे लेनी होगी. और आज हमने ये भी सीख लिया, हम लोग इसके साथ भी savvy हो गए. So just because हम लोग savvy हो गए, we have developed this, we have learned this skill, we are still surviving as teachers. और कई टीचर्स ऐसे हो गए जिन्होंने शायद टीचिंग नए शिफ्ट ना करने के कारण बंद ही कर दी हो. So this is, we should always be open to learn something new and add up to our existing knowledge. So to show your willingness to learn, focus on developing these abilities. Receptiveness to constructive criticism. Whatever criticism comes on your way, please take it positively and learn to use that criticism for your development rather than taking a step backwards. You should always be enthusiastic. Yes, I can do it. I should learn it. Each age or my whatever barriers are there in my mind, I need to think of removing them. There is openness to personal growth. They always focus on personal growth, and no matter what they have to do for that, they are ready for that. They take the initiative. They have the ability to develop new skills, and they are self motivated. अगर आप self motivated होगे, तभी आप you would be open to learning. Next skill is integrity. Integrity को अगर हम ये image से देखें, so integrity is all about when your words and beliefs are reciprocated well in your actions. We'll say that you possess a lot of integrity. And integrity is basically doing the right thing even when nobody is watching. So kahin na kahin, integrity is about values. I can explain this with the help of an example. जैसे कि I'm very fond of driving. तो अगर हम ड्राइव करके and I'm from a small town that is जबलपुर, यहाँ पर भी सिग्नल्स होते हैं. So अगर हम ड्राइव करके कहीं जा रहे हैं और सिग्नल अगर रेड हो गया है तो डेफिनेटली हम गाड़ी को रोक लेंगे अपनी, बिकॉज वी नो दैट एवरीबडी इज वाचिंग. दिन का टाइम है और अगर मैंने वो सिग्नल क्रॉस कर दिया रेड सिग्नल होने के बाद तो मेरे पर हेवी फाइन भी लग सकता है. बट रात के टाइम पे अगर मैं देखूं कि कोई भी नहीं देख रहा है मुझे और रेड सिग्नल है और अभी कोई नहीं देख रहा तो क्यों गाड़ी रोकना, हम निकल जाएंगे, राइट? तो अगर हम ऐसा कर रहे हैं when nobody is watching, हमने अपने ethics को छोड़ दिया, और अगर everybody is watching us then definitely हम ethical हो जाते हैं. तो इसका मतलब हमारे में integrity नहीं है. Integrity मेरे में तब होगी जब मैं सिग्नल पर तभी भी गाड़ी रोकूंगी जब मुझे पता है कि कोई मुझे देख नहीं रहा है, और just because सिग्नल रेड है तो मैं गाड़ी रोककर वहां पर खड़े रहूंगी, because I'm ethical and I will always do the right thing whether somebody is watching me or not. So integrity is all about values. So integrity means that one is honest, dependable, and has strong ethics or principles. When an employer hires someone with integrity, they trust that person and believe the new hire can uphold the company's value. जो भी company की value है, ये employee हमेशा उसको लेकर चलेगा. Integrity also means a willingness to take responsibility for one's own behavior and action. So what are the skills related to integrity? जो लोग integrity जिनमें factor high होता है, these people are principled, they are honest, they are trustworthy, reliable, loyalty. सारी अच्छी बातें यदि हम करें तो वो सारी persons with integrity में होती है. Then comes next professional career skill is believing in yourself, being self-confident rather than saying I won't do it, I can't do it, I want to do it, but how do I do it? I'll try to do it, I can do it, I will do it, yes, I did it. So this is self-confidence. So professionals with self-confidence believe in their abilities to effectively accomplish their job. उनका जो भी काम है उस काम को उन्हें कैसे अचीव करना है वो उनको पता है, and they are confident that they would be able to achieve it. And if a person has self-confidence, one projects positive feelings about the skills to others. And having self-confidence helps convince prospective employers of one's capability to accomplish job responsibilities. जिनके पास भी self confidence है, basically उन लोग जिसको खुद पर भरोसा है, उस पर दूसरों को भी भरोसा होता है, and they have more chances of being promoted, being liked by their seniors, and being considered for important assignments of the organization. So to develop self-confidence, please work on these skills. You should be courageous. You should be self-aware. You should know about your strengths and weaknesses. You should know how to describe your abilities to others. Stay positive, determined, and self-reliant. As long as you believe in yourself, there will always be a way for you. So please do not ever show any kind of disrespect to your belief about yourself. Believe in yourself. Next comes public speaking. Why is public speaking important as a professional career skill? You know why? Because whenever we are a part of any profession, we get ample of opportunities to speak. शायद वो ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत कम ही होगी जहाँ हम एक स्टेज पे खड़े हो एक लार्ज ऑडियंस को एड्रेस करना हो. But definitely, whenever we are into any profession, we will get lot of opportunities to speak in the form of meetings, discussions, group projects, या कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स आइडियाज है जो हमें अपने कोवर्कर को समझाना है, कुछ कॉम्प्लेक्स प्लान है जो हमें अपने जूनियर्स को समझाना है. तो इन सब के लिए हमारे पास पब्लिक स्पीकिंग स्किल्स होने चाहिए. Means you should know how to communicate before a group of people and speak in such a manner that these people, they are convinced by your abilities. So public speaking skills जो होते हैं, they assist professionals in effectively communicating the message to different people. हमें एक organizational setup में we have to deal with different people. And for this, we need public speaking skills. So what are the abilities related to public speaking? They are confidence, awareness of body language. See, it's not just important what you are saying. मैं आपसे जो भी बात कह रही हूँ, but at the same time, how am I saying it? मेरी tone of voice, मेरा expression, मेरी clarity, मेरा body movements, मेरा eye contact, position of my head, the way I am standing or sitting, everything matters. Everything holds an impact. So public speaking में body language is equally important. Planning your main talking points or ideas in advance. आप जो भी बात करना चाहते हो, यदि आपने उसको बहुत अच्छे से systematically plan कर लिया है, maybe in the form of a note or in the form of a step-by-step plan in your mind, whatever it is. If you are planned, you know what to speak and how to speak, you will definitely be able to create an impression. It's also about leadership. Thinking and reacting to changes quickly. जब हम public speaking करते हैं, हो सकता है कि सामने से कुछ reaction ऐसा है that we get affected by it, but you should know how to change your expressions accordingly. And clarity, increasing the volume of your voice whenever there is something important, organizing ideas in a systematic manner, articulation, then connecting with your audience such as through eye contact and concision means whatever you are speaking, rather than speaking too much, कम बोलो पर ऐसा बोलो कि उसका impact पड़े. Then comes open-mindedness. Open-mindedness means whenever you are working in any organization, you should cater to various perspectives. Just एक ही one track mind या one track सोच लेके आप मत चलिए. आप सारे perspectives को सोचिए. People with open minds are receptive to new ideas, methods, and knowledge. They can also respect, appreciate, and learn from other people. क्योंकि अगर आप open minded होगे तो आपको बस यही नहीं लगेगा कि मैं senior हूँ या मेरे को ही सिर्फ आता है. I would not listen to others. You would be ready to listen to others as well. And you never know, when you listen, you may end up learning something new and you may be able to implement something new. So to work on becoming more open-minded, try developing these skills. What are these skills? You should be inquisitive. थोड़ा सा आपको चीजों को जानने के बारे में interest होना चाहिए. You should have the desire to learn something new, to understand people, to find out what all is happening around. जितने inquisitive रहोगे, आपको उतना कुछ नया पता चलेगा. Consideration for others. Please try to understand things from others' perspective also. Maybe that you are a fast learner, other person may not be a fast learner. You need to understand that, deal with that person accordingly. And the ability to evaluate your own thoughts and emotions, actively listening. willingness to have new experiences, and also positive thinking. Then comes professionalism. Professionalism is basically, it refers to the skills and behaviors that respect others. So whenever you are interacting with people, you should also be particular about how you are treating other people around you. An employee with professionalism shows courteousness to others, takes responsibility for their own tasks, and proves they are a dependable co-worker. You know, courteous in your behavior मतलब क्या होगा? Suppose if I'm talking to हम जो कहते हैं sorry, please, thank you, respected ma'am, dear sir, dear ma'am, whatever it is, these are all some terminologies that come under being courteous. तो आप जितने courteous होते हो उतने ही आप पसंद किए जाते हो, आपकी अच्छी image बनती है. So professional skills may include reliability. You should be a reliable person who can be trusted, with whom people can share things. You should be kind. You should have a voice. You should carry a kind of personality, you know, जो एकदम calm, composed और confident behavior आपका झलके. You should know how to respect people around you, no matter what cadre the person belongs to. You should treat the person with lot of respect. You should be accountable. अगर आपको कुछ काम दिया जाए तो आप उस काम को पूरा करने की जिम्मेदारी ले, आप seriously ले और आप responsibility भी ले. You should be mature enough, and you should have the art of communicating with people in the best possible way. The last and the most important professional career skill is positive attitude. Because no matter what I talk about, if you do not perceive these things with a positive attitude, that yes, I can do it, yes, I will be able to do it, yes, I will achieve it. A positive attitude changes everything. If you carry positivity around you, uh, if you carry positivity with you, you spread positivity around you. And for this, you need to cut the ties to everything that is holding you back. ऐसी जो भी चीजें, negativity, फिर failures, regrets, comfort zone, जो भी आपको खींच रहा है, positivity से दूर ले जा रहा है, please cut it and just move ahead. So professionals with positive attitudes have optimism, motivation, and enthusiasm. They are जो positive होते हैं, they always see the positive side of things around. Rather than seeing a glass as half empty, they see a glass as half full. They are self-motivated and they are full of energy to deal with every situation that they are made a part of. A positive attitude can help you to improve others' moods, collaborate more effectively, and increase your job satisfaction. जो लोग बहुत पॉजिटिव रहते हैं उनको लोग भी पसंद करते हैं, वो खुद भी खुश रहते हैं, दूसरों को भी खुश रखते हैं, उनके साथ लोग मिलकर काम भी करना चाहते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो भी अपने जॉब में खुश रहते हैं क्योंकि वो बहुत पॉजिटिविटी लेके चलते हैं, पॉजिटिविटी स्प्रेड करते हैं. एंड कई मैनेजर्स ऐसे ही एम्प्लॉइज को हायर करना चाहते हैं जो कहीं ना कहीं पॉजिटिविटी स्प्रेड करते हैं, खुशी का माहौल लाते हैं और अपनी एनर्जी जो है अपने को वर्कर्स में भी ट्रांसफर करते हैं, जिससे पूरा एनवायरनमेंट जो है वो बहुत अच्छा हो जाता है. So what are the abilities that can help you to become more positive? First is you should try to include optimism in your behavior. Please try to see the positive side in everything that you are doing. Try to develop passion for whatever you're doing. Rather than just criticizing the work that you have been allotted, start enjoying that work and you see how it's going to affect your performance. They are cheerful. They always carry a smile on their face. I always tell my students, no matter what is going within you, it should not be visible over here. Please, whatever baggage you carry whenever you come to a class or whatever baggage you carry when you come to your workplace, but please wear a smile on your face, because wearing a smile is what actually makes you look beautiful. And once you wear a smile, you look beautiful, you appear positive, people would love to connect with you. Then find alternative solutions. Positive people, they will try to understand the problem and they will be more solution focused. They would be helpful. They would have a lot of self confidence in them. They would be full of energy to do whatever work that has been given to them. They would have a positive thinking and they would take the feedback positively. They will try to, whatever feedback is given to them, they will try to understand the reasons behind the feedback, and rather than taking it negatively, they will try to use it in the best possible manner. Similarly, even I expect your feedback in the whether it is positive or negative for the efforts that I have put in for this particular presentation of today. So, if you really want to develop a positive attitude, focus on this image. Rather than saying, just do nothing, it is impossible. ये तो हो गया बड़ा नेगेटिव अप्रोच. इसको पॉजिटिव कैसे किया जाता है? कंबाइन करिए. Just do it. Nothing is impossible. यदि आपको प्रोफेशनल करियर स्किल्स डेवलप करने हैं, develop it. Nothing is impossible. You have it in you. You just have to polish the skills that are already in you. पॉजिटिव एटीट्यूड का ये बहुत ही अच्छा एक इमेज मुझे लगा, तो मैंने प्रेजेंटेशन में इंक्लूड किया है. अब देखिए, दिस इज अ फोटो ऑफ अ मैन हु इज गिविंग अ जॉब इंटरव्यू ड्यूरिंग कीमो सेशन इन हॉस्पिटल. ये कह रहा है, आई डोंट नीड योर सिंपैथी, आई एम हियर टू प्रूव माय सेल्फ. This is what he wrote. So I salute to his fighting spirit. So what are the tips to develop for developing professional skills? सबसे पहले तो आपको सच में अपनी जो मैंने 15 स्किल्स के बारे में बात करी है, डेफिनेटली आप सबसे पहले तो इन सब स्किल्स को डेवलप करने के लिए आपको अपने अंदर एक डिजायर पैदा करनी है कि मैं सब स्किल्स पे आई एम गोइंग टू वर्क अपॉन दीज स्किल्स एंड आई एम गोइंग टू डेवलप दीज स्किल्स. Besides these, there are certain changes that you need to bring upon. Like you should observe other professionals. अगर मैं अपने आप को डेवलप करना चाहती हूँ as a professional, I have to observe other professionals around me, how they are succeeding, what all things that are they doing which are making them successful. I should try to observe them, try to build those skills in me, and I would also become like them one day or the other, or maybe I can be better than them. Attend workshop and conferences, क्योंकि जो workshop और conferences में हम जितना attend करते हैं, it provides us a platform to interact with people, to showcase our abilities, to learn new things, to learn various skills. अगर कोई अच्छे से प्रेजेंट कर रहा है, मैंने उसको देखा, तो मे बी नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं भी वैसे अच्छे से प्रेजेंट कर सकती हूँ. तो जितना ज्यादा हम लोगों से इंटरैक्ट करते हैं, जितना हम मूव करते हैं, सोशलाइज करते हैं, we tend to develop new things. We also get an opportunity to network, connect with good people who may help us to become better version of us. Then solve workplace conflicts. Every workplace has some or the other kind of conflict, जिसके कारण हमारा मन थोड़ा सा अच्छा नहीं रहता है, उस वर्क प्लेस पे जाने का मन नहीं करता कभी कभी रोज रोज. So whatever conflicts are there, they will remain, but try to find out solutions for these conflicts and work upon them, because leaving a workplace is not the solution. Surviving at that workplace, dealing with those conflicts is a better solution. Then ask questions. You need to ask questions to yourself. What is it that is stopping you from moving towards success? What is that is not helping you out? What is that would make you a better version of yourself? Keep asking your questions and try working over self improvement. Be receptive to feedback. जो भी feedback आपको मिलता है उसको positively लीजिए और अपने आप को बेहतर करने की कोशिश करिए. Create positive relationships around you. किसी को दुश्मन बनाना तो बहुत आसान है. I always use this line कि जब आप किसी से दोस्ती करके और प्यार से ही अपना काम करवा सकते हैं, तो किसी को दुश्मन बनाने की या लड़ाई करने की क्या जरूरत है. तो जहां तक हो सके, फोकस ऑन बिल्डिंग पॉजिटिव रिलेशनशिप्स. इवन इफ द अदर पर्सन डज नॉट लाइक यू, you just carry positivity in you, and trust me, my dear participants, this positivity will come from their side also one day or the other. But you stay persistent as far as your efforts are concerned. Next is practice self-care. Self-care में you should take good care of your body, take good care of how you look. चाहे इसके लिए आपको अच्छे कपड़े खरीदने पड़े, कोई अच्छे कुछ हेयर कट कराना पड़े, कुछ ब्यूटी सेशंस लेने पड़े, थोड़ा बहुत मेकअप यूज करना पड़े, whatever it is, please go in for it. कभी कभी अपने ऊपर भी खर्च करो, सेल्फ केयर करो. कभी आपको लगता है कि आपको बस रेस्ट की जरूरत है, take rest. Beauty, sleep is also equally important. You know why? Because when you practice self-care, you start looking good, and when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you behave well with others around you, which is definitely a very important professional skill. And a strong positive self-image is the best possible preparation for success in life. If you really want to consider success, rather than waiting for others to speak good about you, start thinking good about yourself. See, we all are, nobody is perfect as far as we talk about ourselves. Even I carry lot of imperfections. You may also be carrying lot of imperfections. तो जो भी कमियां हमारे में हैं, उन कमियों पे फोकस ना करके, कोई हमें अगर बोलता है कि मैं मुझसे ये नहीं आता या वो नहीं आता या हम अच्छे नहीं दिखते या अच्छे दिखते, whatever. Do not please focus on the image that other people are trying to create in your mind. Create a good image about yourself. जैसे भी हो आप, जो हो, आप बहुत अच्छे हो. आप अपने लिए पॉजिटिव सोचो, अपने बारे में अच्छा सोचो, तो आप देखिए आप कितना कॉन्फिडेंट अपने आप फील करोगे. And always dream, because when you dream big, you set goals for yourself, and when you have goals, you start taking action, and it is action that is required. Rest will follow. And remember, दोस्त, किताब, रास्ता और सोच, ये बहुत ही 4 इंपॉर्टेंट पहलू है हमारे जीवन के. अगर हमारे दोस्त, किताब, रास्ता और सोच गलत हो तो गुमराह कर देते हैं, और सही हो तो हमारा जीवन बना देते हैं. और हमें अपना जीवन जो है उसको बहुत अच्छा ही बनाना है. तो क्यों ना उसके लिए हम अच्छे दोस्त चुने, अच्छी किताबें पढ़े, सही रास्ते पर चले और अपनी सोच में परिवर्तन लाए. So that will be all from my side. Thank you. Well, as far as professional career skill is concerned, इसमें एक बहुत important aspect है, that is the art of writing effective mails. क्योंकि अब नया जो scenario है, उसमें everything is taking place through mails. In case if you want, उसकी कुछ 4-5 slides मैंने और add करी थी, तो but just because time constraint था तो मैंने अभी बताया नहीं है. If you want, I can include those slides also. It is the audience that has to decide. Chirag sir?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
My name is
No doubt.
For the great presentation and for enlightening us with such valuable insights and for making this session a beautiful one, spreading your positive energy and your beautiful thoughts. And thank you for showing us a path how to make ourselves self-aware and to meet us to ourselves only through your interesting questions or activity, and especially to prompt us to meet our better selves, imbibing all these skills within us in upcoming times. And it was a great pleasure to have you, ma'am, with us. And now a big thanks to our participants as well for being here today. I really appreciate that you took the time to be here and joined our session. Thank you. A good evening to everybody and see you tomorrow with a new session. Thank you all.
Thank you.